Number 1. Raymond Abbas. Hushpuppi. Hushpuppi was undoubtedly the king and godfather of Yahoo in Nigeria, living a lifestyle that many Nigerian youth aspired to copy. His Instagram page showcased luxury cars, designer clothes, expensive watches, and lavish trips around the world. Many of the cars that Nigerian musicians and celebrities drive today were once owned or similar to what Hushpuppi flaunted online. The Dubai-based fraudster was arrested by the FBI in June 2020 and sentenced to 11 years in federal prison for masterminding an $11 million cyber fraud. His criminal empire involved business email compromise scheme, romance scams, and money laundering operations that spanned multiple continents. The FBI seized millions of dollars in cash, luxury cars, watches, and jewelry from his Dubai apartment. His social media presence was essentially a recruitment tool, showing the supposed rewards of internet fraud. Even while serving his sentence, many Yahoo boys still see him as a role model and believe he still has millions stashed away for when he gets released. Number 2. Invictus Obi. Obinwanne Okeke. Obinwanne Okeke, popularly known as Invictus Obi, was a Forbes Africa 30 under 30 honoree who was sentenced to 10 years in jail for computer and wire fraud by an American court. His case was particularly heartbreaking because he had genuine business acumen and could have legitimately built an empire. Before his arrest, Invictus Obi operated multiple businesses including oil and gas, alternative energy, and real estate with operations across Nigeria, South Africa, America, and Europe. He was involved in a computer-based intrusion fraud scheme that caused approximately $11 million in known losses to his victims. The FBI investigation revealed that his business empire was largely built on fraudulent activities. What made his downfall so tragic was that he had the intelligence and connection to succeed legitimately, but international investors admired his creativity and business presentations. However, behind the attractive facade of a successful young entrepreneur was a sophisticated fraud operation that ultimately cost him everything. Number 3. Emmanuel Nwude. Emmanuel Nwude is known for defrauding a Brazilian bank of $242 million to build a fictitious airport. This scam, which occurred between 1995 and 1998, remains one of the largest advanced fee frauds in history and essentially provided a blueprint on modern Yahoo schemes. Nwude formerly served as a director of Union Bank of Nigeria and defrauded Nelson Sakaguchi, a director at Brazil's Banco Noroeste based in São Paulo, of $242 million, $191 million in cash, and the remainder in the form of outstanding interest. He convinced the Brazilian banker that he was selling an airport in Abuja, complete with fake documents and government approvals. The sophistication of this scam was legendary. Nwude created an entire fictional narrative around the airport project, including fake government officials and forged documents. When the scam was finally exposed, all the money was confiscated and Nwude was prosecuted. His exploits became the foundation story that many modern Yahoo boys study and attempt to replicate. Number 4. Oluwaseun Aroke. H-Money. H-Money was a reigning Yahoo boy in 2016 who met his downfall through his own greed and recklessness. Originally a Nigerian student studying at the University of Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, he got involved with a ring of internet fraudsters while abroad. His initial success in a $1 million identity and wire fraud case led to his arrest and extradition to Nigeria. H-Money's case is utterly ridiculous and shocking due to what happened after his conviction. He was sentenced to 24 years at the Maximum Correctional Center, Kirikiri Prison, but instead of learning his lesson, he continued scamming from inside prison. While incarcerated, he managed to orchestrate another fraud operation that netted $1.4 million, surpassing even the prison warders. This additional crime from behind the bars earned him an extra 9 years, bringing his total sentence to 33 years. All the houses, cars, and properties he acquired through his fraudulent activity were confiscated. Number 5. Mr. Woodbury. Olalekan Jacob Ponle. Mr. Woodbury was a close associate of Hushpuppi and was often seen as his lieutenant by others. He was arrested alongside Hushpuppi in Dubai for alleged involvement in an $8 million fraud scheme during the Qatar World Cup period. Like his mentor, Woodbury lived an ostentatious lifestyle, flaunting designer clothes and luxury items on social media. When the FBI raided his properties, they discovered he had 152 Bitcoin stashed in a secret wallet. Before his release could be negotiated, authorities forced him to reveal the password to this Bitcoin wallet. He also had to forfeit expensive cars, jewelry, and luxury outfits that he had acquired through his fraudulent activity. Though he eventually gained his freedom, Woodbury lost over 90% of the wealth he had accumulated through years of internet scamming. Number 6. Otumba Cash. Otumba Cash became a household name in Nigerian music circles, with artists like Davido, Olamide, and Nice frequently mentioning him in their songs. He was a member of an international fraud ring that operated primarily in Europe, with major operations in Denmark and Istanbul, Turkey. His downfall came when a $1.4 million fraud operation he participated in was exposed to Interpol. When authorities raided his home, they found $3 million in cash stashed in a safe, along with guns and packets of bullets. This discovery turned his case from simple fraud to weapon charges, significantly increasing his legal troubles. Otumba Cash remains in prison, and the majority of properties he acquired through his fraudulent activities has been confiscated. Number 7. Precious Ojo, Obago. Precious Ojo, nicknamed Obago, meaning it has entered in Nigerian slang, started his fraud career even before finishing university. Hailing from Delta State, he managed to scam over $500 from suspecting victims through romance scams and wire fraud operations. His case highlighted how Yahoo boys typically launder money through real estate investment. Precious Ojo owned 2 hotels in Delta State and was known for flaunting his wealth every weekend, buying luxury items and spending extravagantly on women. His lavish lifestyle eventually attracted the attention of law enforcement. He was arrested by the Delta State Division of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) when his last major wire fraud and romance scam operations in 2024 was uncovered. He is currently serving time in prison, and all proceeds from his internet fraud activities has been confiscated by the EFCC. Number 8. Nelson Sakaguchi. Nelson Sakaguchi was arrested in February 11, 2025 for defrauding 2 American citizens of 1.5 billion naira. His method involved impersonating a petroleum engineer and presenting fake lucrative petroleum projects to suspecting US citizens. He used the aliases Bradley Schmitz and Andrew James to carry out his operation. The sophistication of his scam involved creating detailed petroleum engineering documents and project proposals that appeared legitimate to his victims. He was charged with advance fee fraud, impersonation, and wire fraud. Currently serving time in prison, all the money he made through his fraudulent activities has been confiscated by the EFCC. Number 9. Okeke. Okeke represents a different kind of Yahoo boy downfall, one caused by lifestyle choices rather than law enforcement. He was collecting millions of naira when Yahoo was still emerging around 2010, primarily targeting clients from Singapore and other Asian countries. His early success made him wealthy beyond his wildest dreams. However, Okeke's love for women, partying, clubbing, and drinking became his undoing. He developed expensive habits that burned through his money faster than he could steal it. Eventually, he became addicted to crack and cocaine, which accelerated his financial destruction.